As Russia seeks more weaponry for its war in Ukraine, a U.S. media report says North Korean leader Kim Jong-un is planning to travel to Russia this month for weapons talks. Eyes are now on whether Kim and Putin will be able to meet for the first time in 4 years and what impact this will have on the region. Our foreign affairs correspondent Bae Eun-ji has more.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un may travel to Russia as early as next week to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin to discuss the possibility of supplying Russia with more weaponry and other military cooperation. Citing American and allied officials, the New York Times reported Monday local time that Kim would likely travel from Pyongyang, probably by armored train, to Vladivostok, where he would meet with Putin. U.S. National Security Council spokesperson Adrian Watson also confirmed Monday that Kim is expected to visit Russia to discuss arms sales with Putin, and that the visit is widely anticipated to take place this month. She added that Kim expects leader-level diplomatic engagement with Russia, following Moscow's attempt to convince Pyongyang to sell artillery ammunition for its war in Ukraine. U.S. officials said in return, Kim would ask Russia to provide North Korea with advanced technology for satellites and nuclear-powered submarines. It would be the first foreign diplomatic activity for the North Korean leader in 4 years. Kim last met Putin in April 2019, then met China's Xi Jinping 2 months later, in June. Since January 2020, the North isolated itself for 3 years during the COVID-19 pandemic. One expert noted that this comes after the historic summit last month between the leaders of South Korea, the U.S., and Japan at Camp David, where the three countries agreed to strengthen security ties.
Overall, I think they will strengthen the three-way relationship between North Korea, China, and Russia. South Korea, the U.S., and Japan have already agreed to build a new trilateral security framework. So this is going to make the conflict between the liberalism bloc and totalitarianism bloc more obvious.
As for the reason why the U.S. government confirmed details of Kim's possible visit to Russia, he said it's probably to raise awareness, to call on the international community for stronger cooperation, in order to block illegal arms trade between Pyongyang and Moscow. The New York Times also said U.S. officials have, at other times since the war broke out in Ukraine, released declassified intelligence to try to dissuade North Korea, China, and other countries from supplying Russia with weapons. It also reported that officials say White House warnings about planned transfers of North Korean artillery shells stopped previous cooperation between North Korea and Russia. Bae Eun-ji, Arirang News.